story stretches back several years. I was working as an engineer for a company up in Buffalo, New York, and traveling back and forth to Europe. I had traveled on a specific business trip, and we took a trip up into the Highlands and stayed at a B&B.
It was in Inverness, and we just loved the way the lady did everything. The cookies and shortbread and stuff that she put out in the evening.
And we said to one another, it would be maybe fun to do this someday. Well, that someday wasn't a few days later, it turned out to be a few years later.
Ted was very busy. He was doing a lot of traveling, and he was tired and getting worn out.
We were looking a little bit forward on what we wanted to do when we got older.
And we just thought we've got to get out of the rat race and start something for ourselves that we can control the time that we spend it in.
One day we had decided that we would go out and look for some investment property. Well, that investment property led us down to Mystic, Connecticut. And we were one day looking at a house, just a house to invest in down here that we thought we would maybe want to use or do. And then we looked at it and said, this house is too big. This would be good for a B&B.
And since my family was always in business back home in Scotland, it was just second nature to me to want to own my own business.
So we looked at one another and said, you think we could buy this? We were talking to the real estate lady. And the real estate lady says, no, this house is unfortunately already gone. You missed the boat. So she said to me that, or both of us, Kay and I, and she said, she has another property. It wasn't too far. Would you like to go look at it? And we said, yeah. So we did it. And we came and looked at it, and it was, from my perspective, it was nice. It was good. And I recollect that the lady who owned the property at the time wasn't in. So we had to go around keeking in the windows, and the inside looked really wonderful. We had found out that the building was built in somewhere in the mid-1700s, and at that time it was in fairly good shape. So maybe cutting the story a little too short, we wound up getting the property. That's how we wound up getting started.